officially live. Are we good?
Yes.
Hi, guys. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me in celebrating the official music video premiere for He Loves Me But. This is an extra special song for me, and I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your reaction to this song and already to the music video. It has meant the world to me. And, I've always dreamt of putting music out into the world that when people listened to it, they heard a part of their story and mine. And so many of you reached out to me saying exactly that. And there's nothing more that I could ever want. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Since we are celebrating today because the music video just came out like 30 minutes ago, I figured before I start answering questions, which you guys are sending because you guys are amazing, I thought I would maybe walk you through a little bit of how this song came to life. I wrote this song not too long ago, and I remember one fine day at the end of January, I wrote in my notes pages, "He loves me but." And as you guys may not know, or maybe you do know, almost all of my songs always start as notes in my notes pages because you never know when inspiration suddenly strikes. And I always start with words, especially song titles, because words have always really inspired me. So I wrote those words, and then I kept writing other lyrics that you'll see in the song, like "He says it's best for me, but I don't really remember him asking me," or part of the chorus, like "He loves me, but he says he can't. He says he's not ready yet." And let's just say that they were particularly inspired in something that was happening at the time that was very close to my heart. And a couple days later, I was in the studio. Luckily, I've been, in the studio nonstop writing, and it's been a really special couple of months of bringing music to life. And I walked in and I told Justin Tranter that I wanted to write a song called "He Loves Me But." And Justin is my co-writer and one of the greatest artists of our time. He wrote "Sorry" by Justin Bieber, "Lose You to Love Me" by Selena, just to name a few. And I told him that I wanted to write this song, but I didn't want it to be a sad song. I didn't want it to be a love song that was dedicated to him. I wanted this song to be about her, to be about all the women, and to be a song that kind of turned on its head that saying that we've all heard far too many times, "I love you, but," and twisted it into this kind of witty celebration of freedom. I wanted to write the song that you sing with your best friends after you wipe your tears and you find it in you to laugh and realize that you're okay. And so we did, and we wrote this song and recorded it and mixed it, produced it with Oak and Caro in just a couple of hours, and it was magical. And when I got home, I also did something that I don't usually do. Val was in the kitchen, and I asked her if I could sing a piece of what I just wrote. And I did, and she loved it. So we ran down to my car, and I played her the song while she was FaceTiming Tanya. And the moment she heard it, it was as if she had heard it her whole life. She knew the lyrics, she knew the melody, and we just drove through LA. We picked up tea in the middle of the night and, put down all my windows, blasted the song, and showed up at her door, and the three of us, spent hours singing this song, and it was so special to experience that right after I had written it. And I had written it imagining that people would listen to it in this way, so that was really, really special. And since the music video is out, I figured I would tell you guys a little bit about the inspiration for the music video. As you guys know, I pour my heart and soul into everything and every piece of my music, and for the video, I really wanted to bring such a special story to life in a really artistic way. And so I collaborated with this incredible director, Yuri Schutzer, who I hadn't worked with before, but I fell in love with his work because he really is just such an artist. And I presented him the concept of Earth, which is the visual story that I wanted to tell with the song. And he presented just a beautiful treatment that we fell in love with. And so, as you guys see in the video, everything is very symbolic, even just shooting in the desert. The desert symbolizes a deserted love or the end of a lost love. The very first setup that you see me in, which is the white house, like the translucent white house structure, represents the bones of a lost love or a love that once was. And then you move on and you start to see greenery in the video. And the greenery to me represents the hope of the life to come after this love. As Cher says, believe in life after love. And then my favorite moments are the moments of the choreography across the setting sun. And these moments to me represent the sisterhood and the celebration of a sisterhood of the women that you turn to in moments like this. And that's kind of the metaphor of the music video. So that is everything that I have to share with you guys. And now let us look at the questions you guys are sending. Maddie, thank you for sharing part of the story and process. I love you, Maddie. Hi, Jerry. I see so many of you guys here. Your hair is my favorite thing ever. You guys like my haircut? I know I surprised you guys with it. Okay, Jerry says you should definitely write a book or something. You're so sweet, Jerry. I've actually always wanted to. Music does bring people together. Yes, it does. Soph, Pau, and Tanya are goals. Thank you very much. Zara says the music is mind-blowing. Thank you so much. I also have some questions that you guys submitted earlier that I could answer here, so let's see. I was asked what the inspiration was behind He Loves Me, but we already went through that. My favorite lyrics from the song, that's a great question. There are so many lyrics that I love in this song. I really love the pre-chorus that he says it's best for me, but I don't really remember him asking me, just because I thought that was such a powerful statement, because so often in relationships or in movies or in books you hear that this is for the best, this is what's best for us. But nobody really asks me, so how do you know what's best for us? There's something just kind of witty and cool about that statement. I also, I love the verses too. Kindly I resign, baby hold the record for goodbyes is such a good line. The lyrics of the song might be some of my favorites that I've written, so I'm really happy that you guys are connecting with them. Did I choose all the fashion looks for the music video? Yes, I always work very, very closely with my stylist, Nicholas, and once we got the treatment together, we started putting references together of what we wanted kind of the fashion world to be, because it's very different from Fool's Gold. It's a separation from that. We're now in the world of Earth, and we're in the desert, and we loved putting the looks together. And there's definitely green, as you can see. There's a beautiful Versace look in the awesome green mirror moment. I wear brown around the cactuses. It's a beautiful Tom Ford piece. The white dress is Ellie Saab, which was gorgeous, and the silver boot was like a last-minute addition, but it was just so empowering and just felt like a powerful moment for that opening of the song. And then the last piece that I wore is an Anthony Vaccarello bodysuit for the dance moments. Which scene from the video was the most fun to shoot? Okay guys, so I shot this not that long ago in the middle of the desert in California, 2 hours from LA. And it was definitely a journey shooting this video. And my favorite moment, I don't know, each of them I would say have a special place in my heart. I really love the opening moments in the white dress and the translucent house. There was something so powerful about shooting that, like standing by myself in the middle of that desert and feeling just like how infinite it felt and how beautiful it was. I really love those moments. And there's something about the white against the desert sky that's just really powerful and kind of subliminal. But looking it back, I think the choreography moments of the video are just so special. The choreography, Avi, our choreographer, was just remarkable. And he really, really brought the music to life, the production, the percussion, the story to life through his movement. I think that's so special. Let's see, when are you performing live next? That is such a good question, and I hope very, very, very soon. That's all I will say. What is my favorite song that I've made this year? Oh, that's tough. I've written so much this year. I do really, really love this song. I'm gonna go with this one as my favorite so far, just because you guys haven't heard what's possibly coming next. Okay, that's all I have on my phone. Let's see what is next. Jerry says my outfit and hair are beautiful. Thank you, Jerry. I love you so much. Oh no, my screen went blank. Okay, it's back. Your green dress is beautiful. Thank you. Sarah, totally, Sarah, I could totally see that reference to Year Without Rain. Actually, it's shot in the same location as that music video. Your song aesthetics are, I'm not going to respond to that. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. What do you think about a few years ago? What do you think Sofia would say a few years ago about He Loves Me But? That's a great question. What do you think Sofia would say a few years ago about He Loves Me But? I think Sofia, I think she would have loved it a few years ago too. Whenever we get to make music, that's something that you would listen to if it wasn't your own song. It's just the best feeling in the world, and this is one of those songs that I just enjoy listening to, which is weird because it's my song, but you know, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm getting more questions here. Are you planning to take a little video showing the choreography of He Loves Me But? Perhaps, I shall not confirm or deny. Sarah, what a good point. There seems to be a lot of imagery of me surrounded by something, specifically boxes, and then leaving the boxes behind. And that is precisely one of the symbolisms, or one of the symbols within the video. For instance, being within that white structure, that house, being inside the bones of a lost love, and then being free from that. So yes, you're absolutely right. Fernanda says, what was the most special moment of recording the music video? Each of them was special in their own way. I think I mentioned I loved the white moment, and then the choreography, right, as the sun was setting in the desert was really special. Jerry says, what's your favorite thing about writing music and sharing stories with the world? Jerry, I think it's when I was 10, I had a writing journal, a song journal, and I wrote that I hope that when people listen to my music, they hear their story and mine. So that's what I've always ever longed for. So I think to me that's my favorite part about releasing music in the world, is when you reach out to me, or when Maddie or when Sarah or anyone reaches out to me and says that, oh, Soph, when I heard this song, I felt like you were talking to me, or I felt like you were writing my story. That to me is like the most special thing in the world. Does the music video represent nature? The music video represents Earth, and you might be onto something. Diego says, what has been the most complicated song to record? That's a good question. He Loves Me But was definitely a very effortless song to record. I think perhaps the most difficult one has not been released yet, is what I'll say. Hi Peru, hola Peru, ¿cómo estás? Mwah. Te amo, Fernanda. You guys are the absolute best in the whole world. When you see us relating to your music, do you feel comfort? Wait, can we scroll back up a little bit? There was a good question from Sarah. Okay, there it is, that one right there. Do you feel comfort in that and make you feel less alone in knowing that we relate to your feelings? I think that's the beauty of music. It's this language that connects us in ways that nothing else can. And I've never been one that easily shares her feelings apart from when I'm on stage or when I'm writing music. I've always found that my voice is loudest, or I've found my voice through my music. And I can tell my deepest, darkest secrets, and they somehow feel safe. Te amo infinito, infinito, infinito. Portugal, te amo. Mwah. Saludos a Mexico. The story behind, I think we talked about that. Oh, I love you so, so, so much. Hola, Itzel. Mwah. And it's almost your birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. I love you so much. Oh, Lila, don't cry. Hi, Belgium. We literally have, you guys are here from all over the world. Thank you so much. Brazil, I love you. Jessica's asking if I drank a lot of water while shooting in the desert. Yes, I did, I promise. Can we say that your album is getting closer? I shall neither confirm nor deny. I'm going to answer just a few more questions, guys, and then I think this will be an end to our celebration. Jerry says that the songs that I write always make me feel connected and safe. Thank you so much, Jerry. You are the sweetest. Oh, I love you, Peru. Thank you so, 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 so much. Oh, that's so beautiful. Are you thinking, oh, I love you to the moon and back. I love you to the moon and beyond. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Eu te amo infinito. And just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being with me today. This has been so special, and I hope that you guys love the music video as much as I do. I love you with all my heart. I love you, no buts. Are we clear? Ish?